In this video I will tell you how you can get ALUCARD in the game Sailor Peace on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like, and watch until the end to understand this guide properly. The latest Sailor Peace update just dropped, and I'll tell you right away it added one of the craziest and cleanest melee specs we've seen in a long time, the ALUCARD fighting style, which is all about insane damage and full vampire vibes. If you want a melee build that deletes bosses fast and looks edgy while doing it, this is the spec you should be aiming for. But unlocking it is not just a quick purchase, because you need to deal with a boss rotation system, some RNG luck, and a real grind. First thing you need to do is head over to Sailor Island, because that's where the whole process starts. Here's where people usually get confused. Since ALUCARD does not spawn all the time, the game uses a rotation system between Jinnu and ALUCARD. Most of the time Jinnu is already spawned, so what you need to do is fight and defeat Jinnu first, wait for the boss respawn, and then the system rolls the next boss. If you just kill Jinnu, there is a high chance ALUCARD spawns next, but sometimes you might need to clear Jinnu a couple of times to force the rotation, so don't panic. Pro tip here: if you join a server and see Jinnu, do not server hop. Help kill him because you could be one respawn away from ALUCARD appearing. Killing the boss alone is not enough though, because to actually unlock the ALUCARD fighting style, you must meet some strict requirements. You need to be the vampire race, you need the Vampire King title, and you also need 6.5 million money ready. On top of that, you must farm the ALUCARD boss for specific drops, and this part is pure RNG. You need 5 soul amulets, 1 blood ring, and 1 castle item, all of which only drop from the ALUCARD boss, so don't expect to get everything in one run. Once you have the vampire race, the Vampire King title, enough money, and all those items in your inventory, you can finally talk to the ALUCARD NPC and unlock the fighting style. Is it worth it? Absolutely yes. The visuals are top tier with dark vampire effects, the damage output is massive and perfect for boss farming, and the scaling is crazy, especially if you optimize your stats and combine it with the blessing system. If you are an endgame player looking for a strong melee spec with huge burst damage and solid sustain, ALUCARD is a must-have. To farm it faster, always group up because Jinnu and ALUCARD can be tanky. Never skip Jinnu because clearing him is how you trigger ALUCARD spawns. And keep checking the dungeon shop for upgrades that can boost your clear speed or make the grind way less painful.